Coming up on Lexington Now, text a tip, Scotty Basler gets a new portrait, and the Bluegrass Classic Stock Dog Trials and Sheep and Fiber Festival. This and more coming up next on Lexington Now. I'm Stacy Diamond in for Sherelle Roberts. Welcome to another edition of Lexington Now, where we take a look at the news that shapes your urban county government. Lexington Police unveiled a new service that makes reporting crimes anonymously safe and easier.
Anyone with information can text LexPD at the beginning of the tip and send it to crimes 274637, and we'll show you that process in a little bit. We know people want to come forward. People are still helping us with crimes, but there is a culture, and we've talked about it before, that exists currently, which is the no snitch culture. I think people have a fear sometimes of reporting crime, and we want to give them the tool to be able to reach out to us. Text a Tip will work hand in hand with our Bluegrass Crime Stoppers, a program that we've had here successfully for a long time. And I have to say is our number one priority that we have put in, and since I've been here, is working with crime victims, the people that have experienced it. And I have to say, with the SWAG group, the Sisters and Supporters Working Against Gun Violence, they advocated for this. And it's important for our community, but it's important that we listen to the victims of crime and we support them. And they came to us and they advocated for this. We listened, and I hope we're responding well to what you all are asking.
We're happy to embrace this new text-to-tip line as just one additional venue for us to gather information in from the public where they can remain anonymous. Tips are sent in through this text-to-tip line, and the people that send those tips can feel comfortable that they can remain anonymous. They're going to be assigned a code or an alias where they can continue to communicate back and forth between the police department and detectives and investigators. And we can continue to ask them questions back and forth going through a third party, so they don't have any risk or concern about us trying to find out who they are. So it is completely anonymous, and it's in addition to services that we already provide through Bluegrass Crime Stoppers. We have right now an anonymous tip line that is 859-253-2020, and that can be called 24 hours a day. And then we have the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers, www.bluegrasscrimestoppers.com, that people can go online and generate anonymous tipping.
My name is Anita Franklin. My son, Antonio Franklin Jr., lost his life in Duncan Park in 2014. There are too many crimes that go unsolved because someone is afraid or they fail to reveal something that they've witnessed. I must say that in Antonio's case, someone did provide a tip that helped the department solve his crime. That's very dear to my heart. I think it's fantastic, this text-to-tip line that's been established. A lot of people are afraid in my community to make phone calls, and I just want to put a plea out to every citizen in Lexington to try this new system. Try this new system. It will be effective, and we shall see results. Again, text-to-tip is important to me and my family, and I'm sure a lot of victims that are here in Lexington. The last thing I want to say is we've had several incidents in the city of Lexington already, and it's just the month of April.
The thing that I really want people to understand, you may not sit up here with the Alameen family or the Reynolds or the Lindsays or the Franklin, but you could be up here one day and you would hope that we had something like this. I mean, people don't understand the importance of telling. I mean, people are losing their loved ones every day, and people know who's doing it. No one wants to tell.
For more information on text-to-tip, visit the police website at lexingtonky.gov. Former Mayor Scotty Basler was honored this past week at a ceremony unveiling his official portrait.
It is great to be here to honor and unveil the official portrait of Kentucky Wildcat, District Judge, Vice Mayor, Mayor, and Congressman Scotty Basler. Now, of the many accomplishments you'll hear about tonight, we all know we have to start with these. Scotty Basler played for Coach Adolph Rupp and averaged 10.3 points a game in his final 2 seasons while shooting 83% from the foul line. No other. And Bill Farmer, no other Lexington mayor, past or present, or I would say ever in the future, will be able to say that. But we are here tonight to talk about Scotty's years as mayor, 1982, 1983, the longest serving mayor since the city and county governments merged. If you look at his list of accomplishments in that time, it's clear that so many of you, his staff members, worked tirelessly every day just trying to keep up with him. In his years as mayor, Scotty Basler laid the foundation for the quality of life Lexington enjoys today. He changed Lexington from a college town into a thriving city, rich in arts, culture, diversity, and educational and economic opportunities.
When I first talked to Foster many months ago, it was just by chance that I brought up by eagerness that I was worried about the mayoral portraits that were missing in our collection. And of course, he's a constituent of mine, so he had to listen to me. And I had to listen to him too. And so I knew that our city deserved to have these portraits completed. So as an avid historian and leader, I knew Foster would understand my concern and the need to preserve our leadership history. So Foster took that need and helped address the concerns I had. Foster is a founding board member of the Lexington History Museum back when it was incorporated in 1998. With his work and the work of the Lexington History Museum, not only is Mayor Basler's portrait complete, but Steve Sawyer will also be completing, in the not-so-distant future, portraits of Mayor Teresa Isaac and Mayor Jim Newberry. With those, we will have visual documentation of the leadership our city has had over so many years. And what's even better, the future path is put in place as well. The museum will continue to fundraise from all private donors to have our current and future mayoral portraits completed.
This is a project of the Lexington History Museum. I left Susan's office back in December thinking, gosh, it's a shame that somebody doesn't do something about this. And I was 10 minutes down the road and I thought, the museum ought to do this. And I called my executive committee and it was an immediate response. We had a board meeting about 2 weeks later. Everybody was for it. Within a month, we had raised enough for the first portrait and we're on our way to paying for the other portraits. And I can tell you today, we have it all. All the portraits, money is there.
1, 2, 3. Wow. Nice job.
You know, a mayor can't operate without a council. I had 6 of them when I was here. We got some of the boys and girls here, and without a council working with you, you can't do anything. You can talk. That's about all you can do. And I was very pleased, very lucky to have the folks here. We got even Todd. He's always arguing about something, but he's not bad. But they're Don Blevins and others. I think I saw Stuart Perry come in, and Jim Gardner. Well, yeah, Isabel.
There's Dick Perry. I didn't realize that. There's Dick Perry. I was your favorite.
Bob Babbage. But I'm serious about that. And the people out here who've helped us work, we all enjoyed it, and it's for the right purpose. And like Mayor, I want to tell you something. Every now and then I watch what y'all doing, and I'm pleased. I think you're using your money wisely. I think you're doing things for everybody, and I think that's important. And I think the city of Lexington is a good city. It's hard to be a bad mayor, especially if you got money like these boys do. But you know, I appreciate you doing this. I recognize I go out the country to stay, but I've enjoyed it. But I got a lot of folks who work for me, and I certainly appreciate it. There's Wilma. She was my dancing partner, wasn't it? In the Employee Olympics. But thank you for doing this, and Foster, thank you very much. But Foster, sir, told me about the museum, not about this. I sort of wondered. I said, Foster, you're taking on a big job there, boy. How are you going to get money? Well, he's done it. All of you have done it, and I appreciate it. It's going to be a good project. But so thank you for coming, and I enjoy it, and appreciate you doing this. And now you can put it up there somewhere. I don't care where. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Scotty, thank you, sir.
Two favorites are coming up at Masterson Station Park: the Bluegrass Classic Stock Dog Trials and the Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival.
Hello, welcome to Masterson Station Park on this lovely day. My name is Georgia Ackerman and I'm with Parks and Recreation. I'm standing here with my friend Connie Brannon, who is representing the Kentucky Classic Stock Dog Trials that are going to be held starting, what's the date?
We start on May 18th, which is a Wednesday, and go through Sunday, May 22nd.
Very good, and we are doing it at the same time we are doing the Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival up in the fairgrounds. So we thought we'd talk a little bit about our event that weekend and tell you what you can expect if you come on out here. There's a lot going on.
This is the longest running stock dog trial in the United States and one of the most prestigious.
And how many people do you expect usually?
We have handlers that come from all around the United States and Canada. We'll have people from the West Coast and even the Western Canada area. And then we'll have some large number of spectators as well. A lot of that is weather dependent.
Mm-hmm. And it's a great place to bring kids, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's set up in a really lovely part of the park where you can kind of sit up high and watch the dogs work. Dogs like Boz, watch the dogs work. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what they're looking for, and you know what I mean? Just give us a thumbnail sketch idea of what it is the competition's like.
We bring 500 sheep in from Montana, so these sheep have not been worked by dogs before, so it's very challenging for the handlers and the dogs. And the dogs will go out, the sheep will be set about 500 yards away, and the dogs will cast out, get behind the sheep, and bring them down the field, and that can be pretty exciting because oftentimes the sheep have to be convinced to come. Pretty exciting for the sheep and the dog and the handler, and the spectators usually give a big roar when the sheep go in the pen, knowing how hard it's been.
Everyone loves dogs, but you don't often get to see a dog do exactly what he was bred to do. You know what I mean? Really work, and they just love it so much, you know. So it really is a great, people come from a long way to see it, so come out even if it's not such a great day, because it really is fun to watch them. And at the same time that this is going on, I think it's the 6th year for the Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival, and this is a group of vendors. We're going to have 73 vendors who come with all kind of knitting related or fiber related utensils. Got lots and lots of yarn, needles, spinning wheels. We'll have lots and lots of food available, and we have a shuttle between Connie's event and mine, which is really nice because you can ride back and forth, and you don't have to walk. It's not too far, but it's nice to just hop on a shuttle and go back and forth. Kids 10 and under are free. It's $5 admission, but again, there's live animals in there, and there's shearing going on, and it's just a really fun time. So the dates for the Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival are the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The vendors are open the 21st and 22nd, but we have demonstrations and classes going on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So if you have any questions, look on our website. Hopefully we'll see you those days. Thank you.
When we come back, Mayfest.
Hello, I'm Detective Mark Thomas with the Lexington Police Department. You may also know me from Bluegrass Crime Stoppers. I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about a new texting system that we have available through any smartphone. In the body of your message, you can text LexPD plus your tip to crimes. When you're submitting anonymous information, we ask that you include several things that would help us conduct the investigations more thoroughly, such as a person's name, their home address, possible license plate numbers, any other people involved, or why you think that they're conducting the type of activity that you believe that they are. All of those things, no matter how small you believe they could be, are relevant to the investigation. So please include those. So remember, you can send your anonymous tip information either through text, you can call the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers anonymous tip line at 859-253-2020, or you can go online to bluegrasscrimestoppers.com. Thank you.
This message is brought to you by the U.S. Fire Administration. Have two ways out. When fire strikes, deadly smoke can fill your home within minutes. That's why the USFA wants you to plan and practice home fire drills. Draw a map of each level of your home showing all doors and windows. Discuss the map with everyone who lives with you. Practice your home fire drill at least twice a year. Make sure all doors and windows that lead outside open easily. Push the smoke alarm button to start the drill. Try feeling your way in the dark or with your eyes closed. Have at least two ways out of every room. If your first way out is blocked by fire or smoke, you can use your second way out. If there is smoke, get low and go. Crawl quickly under the smoke to your nearest exit. Close doors behind you and gather at a pre-planned outside meeting place where first responders can see you. Call 911. Remember, get out and stay out. Never go back inside for people, pets, or things. Learn more at www.usfa.fema.gov.
Welcome to Your Health, starring Your Hands. On today's show, washing your hands. If people don't wash their hands often, especially when they're sick, they can spread germs directly to other people or onto surfaces that others touch. And before you know it, everyone has come down with something. It's important to wash your hands frequently with good soapy water. Here's some hand washing tips. Wash your hands after using the bathroom. Wash your hands after coughing or blowing your nose. Wash your hands before eating, serving, or preparing food. Wash your hands after playing with your pets or touching other animals. Wash your hands after outdoor activities. Wash your hands before and after visiting someone who's sick. Wash your hands when they get dirty. And wash your hands after changing those diapers. Thanks for watching Your Health, and remember, wash those hands frequently.
Welcome back to the show. Mayfest is back better than ever. Laura Farnsworth is here to fill us in on all the family-friendly fun.
Hi, I'm Laura with the Downtown Lexington Corporation, and we're here today at Gratz Park to talk about the 2016 Mayfest Arts Fair.
We roamed the fields and riverside when we were young and gay. We chased the bees and plucked the flowers in the merry, merry month of May. Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we whiled the hours away. The skies were bright, our heads were light in the merry, merry month of May. Our voices echoed through the glen.
On Mother's Day weekend, May 7th and 8th, Gratz Park will be alive with over 70 arts and crafts vendors, tons of great local food vendors, and an entertainment stage for a weekend that will be packed with art and lots of excitement here in downtown Lexington at Gratz Park and Morrison Lawn on the campus of Transylvania University. Mayfest Arts Fair is definitely an event for the entire family. In addition to arts and crafts vendors selling everything from photography to paintings and jewelry, we'll have horse rides for the kids, a bounce house, and of course, West 6th beer and Kentucky Ale beer. For more information, including a lineup of this year's arts and crafts vendors, you can visit our website, downtownlex.com.
Oh yes, with ever-changing sports we whiled the hours away. The skies were bright, our heads were light in the merry, merry month of May.
For more information, check out downtownlex.com. The Explorium of Lexington has a full slate of activities scheduled for the warmer months. Lee Ellen Martin is here to fill us in on all the details.
Hey everybody, I'm Lee Ellen Martin with the Explorium of Lexington. Stay tuned to see what's next. Abracadabra!
Hi, welcome to the Explorium.
we got going on for the summertime, summer camps in your new exhibit?
Right, well, we've got lots of fun stuff going on. We'll have summer camps all summer starting, just as soon as school's out. Kids can come spend a week with us, or 2 or 3, how many ever they want. But every week is a different subject, so whether you want to study, we've got a STEAM week, we have got several others, and we've even got the science behind sports this year. So, and the whole camp season is sponsored by the Lexington Legends, so every kid that comes here gets 2 tickets to a Legends game. So that'll be a lot of fun. So there's always lots of fun camps going on here. We've also got, for right now, Abracadabra Everyday Magic, and it'll be here until Memorial Day. And you can learn how the secrets behind magic, and you also learn about just magic in our lives. How math magic. Things in math sometimes seem like magic, but they're not. But so you learn the secrets behind it, and then you can learn the secret behind pulling a rabbit out of the hat too.
That's awesome.
Right, learn some card tricks, learn domino tricks, and even learn to move like a magician. How they get in and out of tricks, because they're very flexible, or bendy, as my kids might say. So there's a whole area where you can move in and out of tunnels and down slides. Our winter hours, or basically our school year hours, are Tuesday through Saturday 10 to 5, Sunday 1 to 5. And we have over 100 exhibits here, and everything is to be touched and played with. We have a moon you can walk on, a bubble you can get inside of, you can fly an F-16, dig for dinosaurs. Our homes area has just gotten a renovation, and so there's new things in there to do, new clothes to try on. We've got a camel you can ride in now, and then downstairs we've got our around Kentucky area, which is a lot of horse activities, and then we've got our Locks and Dams River, and then you move on from there. We do have a toddler area. And that's actually next for renovation. That'll be going under renovation this spring. Then we have our human body, so you can learn about being careful in the sun, learn about your teeth, your brain. And then from there you move on to the Explorium Way, where you can learn about farm to market. You can be a farmer. You can take your goods that you grow to the market. There's a bank. We've got Green Screen Newsroom, WEXP, so you can report on all sorts of natural disasters. We actually, by April 15th, will have open our courtroom. So you can now come and be a judge or an attorney or the defendant or the victim, whatever you want to be, the jury. And you can also, on down the Explorium Way would be our pet hospital and our doctor's office. Tuesday through Friday at 10:30, we have preschool programs. So if your preschooler wants to come and do something a little different every time they come, we've got these about half-hour programs. They're free with museum admission. And then on Saturdays, we have programs at 11. They're a little bit more in depth, so the kids stay in the room for about 30, 45 minutes, and it can be a science project, an art project, social studies. It varies what it might be. And then every Saturday also from 12:30 to 2, we have Imagination Station, and they're really quick little activities you can come do, but it's just something different. I know we've made lava lamps, we've sent letters to soldiers, we have done minute to win it type races, so just a lot of different things going on. All of the programs that I described are free with museum admission, so you just come, and whatever's going on, we encourage you to do it. So if you want to find out what's going on, you can go to explorium.com. We have all our programs are listed on there, you can find out more information. We also have a Facebook page, and you can like us on there. We're good about announcing the bigger events that are coming up, and then you can always call us at 859-258-3253.
A popular program is back aimed at helping make farm fresh produce available to citizens who might not otherwise have access.
Fresh produce. It's a commodity most of us tend to take for granted. But there are many in our community who don't have access, and that is where the Bluegrass Double Dollars program, now in its second year, comes in.
Bluegrass Double Dollars is an incentive program designed to make healthy local produce more affordable for folks participating in the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP.
Ashton Potter Wright of Bluegrass Farm to Table says SNAP users can use their EBT cards to get up to 10 Bluegrass Double Dollars at any participating location in Lexington.
Bluegrass Double Dollars is a partnership between Bluegrass Community Foundation and Bluegrass Farm to Table at 4 locations. Here at Good Foods Co-op, Lexington Farmers Market, Lexington Market East End, as well as Fresh Stop Markets.
And not only does the program benefit SNAP users, but it benefits local growers as well. Because as Christy Maggart explains, double dollars are only good on specific items identified as local.
Any sort of produce that is produced here in Central Kentucky, such as plants, herbs, plant starts, vegetables, fruits, all sorts of yummy things. We have Kentucky Blue signs that have our little icon that's just like kind of the state of Kentucky, and they are throughout our produce section, and people can look for those blue signs that help identify that they're made in Kentucky and produced in Kentucky and grown in Kentucky.
First District Council member James Brown says the program has been a great boost for the health of his constituents and has generated a lot of excitement in his district.
Residents and district members can purchase fresh produce at a reasonable cost. I think it has actually increased their spending dollars and given them the ability to purchase more with less. I know it was a whole lot of excitement with the Fresh Stop that they had last year. From what I hear now, I heard they have a lot of participation, a lot of excitement building around the East End Fresh Stop.
Lisa Adkins of the Bluegrass Community Foundation explains what the program has meant to them as an organization.
What we care about is making Lexington and all the communities we serve across the Bluegrass be the most vibrant, dynamic, and healthy communities they can be, and Bluegrass Double Dollars does just that.
As Vice Mayor Steve Kay explains, the City of Lexington, in its partnership with the Bluegrass Community Foundation and the Bluegrass Double Dollars program, has been able to enhance its role in providing healthy local food options.
There are some things that the city can't do by itself or for itself. This enables the Bluegrass Community Foundation can seek grants, get grants, work with other organizations that we sometimes work with, but are not always, can't always do it very easily.
Lisa says that the foundation welcomes any who want to contribute to the program.
Anyone who wants to help contribute financially to support this effort can make a charitable, tax-deductible gift to Bluegrass Community Foundation for Bluegrass Double Dollars and can help more people get healthy, fresh fruits and vegetables on their plate.
We've got a full schedule of meetings taking place at the urban county government. Here's a look at some of the meetings on the calendar. For a complete listing, visit our website at lexingtonky.gov. That's it for this edition of Lexington Now. Be sure to tune in next week to get more information about events and programs taking place at the urban county government. In the meantime, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. You can also get more information about traffic at our Twitter account @LexRex. For the staff and producers at GTV3, I'm Stacy Diamond, and that's it for now.